Yeah, we here. Say it loud. Ball boxing and blunts, we here. Whole squad in the cut, we here. Hands up if you up this year, we here, we here, we here, we here. Ball boxing and blunts, we here. Came up out the mud, no fear. Say it from your chest, make it clear, we here, we here, we here, we here. Full court press on a Friday. Boy shaking in the driveway. Sweat on the floor, got the side fade. Still hit the step back sideways. Hands taped up in the hallway. Shadow box hard on the off days. Jab so sharp, leave a jaw days. So mean, make the crowd craze. Backseat food, past that. Long day, let the smoke map that. Laughing with the fam, we passed that. Broke old life like a bad. Numbers on the board when I clock in. Gloves hang up when we clock in. Light one up for the losses. Two more up for the progress. Ball boxing and blunts, we here. Whole squad in the cut, we here. Hands up if you up this year, we here, we here, we here, we here. Ball boxing and blunts, we here. Came up out the mud, no fear. Say it from your chest, make it clear, we here, we here, we here, we here. Ball boxing and blunts, we here. Whole squad in the cut, we here. Hands up if you up this year, we here, we here, we here, we here. Ball boxing and blunts, we here. Came up out the mud, no fear. Say it from your chest, make it clear, we here, we here, we here, we here. Early in the morning, hit the park first. Head torn up, but the shot work. Crossover cold, make the ground hurt. Whole block deal when the rim burst. Late night rounds in the basement. I'm upstairs to the pavement. Every little thud is a statement. Every little thud is a payment. Roll up, talk dreams when the smoke rise. Lighting out plays for the court side. Talk about belts, talk about courts. Trials, every bruise turn war strikes. Cousin in the back still laughing. Team on swing while we passing. We ain't had much, but we had this ball boxing, no blunts in the plan, kid. Ball boxing and blunts, we here. Whole squad in the cut, we here. Hands up if you up this year, we here, we here, we here, we here. Ball boxing and blunts, we here. Came up out the mud, no fear. Say it from your chest, make it clear, we here, we here, we here, we here. From the curb to the canvas, we here, we here. From the park light shining, we here, to the chair. From the first small bag, we here, to the big bag. Same crew, same block, same tag. We here, we here, we here. Ball boxing and blunts, we here. Whole squad in the cut, we here. Hands up if you up this year, we here, we here, we here, we here. Ball boxing and blunts, we here. Came up out the mud, no fear. Say it from your chest, make it clear, we here, we here, we here, we here. We here. We here.
Welcome in, man. Smoke session. Welcome on in. NBA trade deadline is among us. And one of the most disgruntled, well, looking like one of the most disgruntled superstars that wants to be on the move or just wants to play for a championship caliber team. Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak. Not just Giannis, also Jonathan Kuminga as well, right? Jonathan Kuminga is a big thing when it comes to this hoop shit, because if the Warriors wanted to win, they would pay him and play him, right? But because he don't fit what they guess he, the look of a superstar or what they want the team to be with, that really ain't your option right now, buddy. You done fucked up a little bit. KD left. That was bad. You drafted Wiseman. Wiseman was pretty good, and then I was like, damn. And they got rid of Wiseman. I was like, damn, what they get rid of Wiseman for? Wiseman told Steve Kerr he can go fuck himself. That's probably why they got rid of James Wiseman. Jonathan Kuminga was probably like, listen, man, I just don't have to worry about getting Steph open. Now, true indeed. You got 48 minutes to think while you on the floor or off it of how to get Steph at least 10 open shots as a team. That's what you need. But to just be like, I need to just worry about Steph getting open all the time, man, go fuck yourself. So you pretty much try to turn the players against him. You want to turn the players against him. So you pull your shit, the organization against him. He didn't take this. He's not giving me this. But the guy proves that every time he gets on the fucking court, it's undeniable. So those are two trade scenarios. And we don't know where anybody could be going because AD could be going somewhere. Who else? AD. I didn't see Trey going to I'll be truly honest, Trey going to Washington. But now that I think about it, they do have where's my shit at? They do have a big market. That's what they do have. That can't be denied. DC does have, they do have a big market. The market is big. They got a big market. So him going there, one thing, but really quick, since the super agent can't, he can't stop running his mouth. He got to know what's going on. So let's hear what Rich Paul had to say about these trades and what could be and what's going on. Let's see what Rich Paul got to say about that. So he said this, let's see, on his podcast. I ain't gonna go look for it. I don't give a shit about it. But let's hear what Shay and Joe had to think about it real fast. Because if you're an agent with a podcast, just handing away inside what you think could be, or like whatever you say, people think that's what you're working on. You can't give no hypothesis while you're still an active agent.
For Jaren Jackson Jr., if Jaren Jackson right up your alley right here, Joe, Rich Paul suggested the Lakers should trade Austin Reeves. For Jaren Jackson Jr., is Jaren Jackson Jr. Rich Paul client? Caused significant ripples, but in fact, the tensions reached the sidelines on Tuesday night when AR's agent, Reggie Barrett, confronted Paul. One of Austin Reeves' agents reportedly confronted Rich Paul at the Lakers game, per Dave McMenamin. One of Reeves' agents, Reggie Barrett of AMR Agency, approached Paul on the sideline near half court at halftime of the Lakers-Hawks game Tuesday night. The two people spoke for about 5 minutes or so.
They spoke for about 5 minutes. That was an interesting conversation I would love to hear. And I don't think it was all pleasantries. I think it was, hey, man, what the fuck you doing? Hey, what you talking about? Man, come on, man, don't play stupid. That's how the conversation started. Bet.
And the topics of conversation was Paul's public trade scenario regarding Reeves. Rich Paul has a podcast.
Yeah. If you don't know, Austin Reeves is up for a max. Not the super max, but he's up for a max. He's up for 240. So if Austin Reeves is up for 240 and he turned down what the Lakers offered him, like, I'm not taking that bullshit y'all talking about. So you talking about my client trading them, doing this, that, and the third, trying to throw out hints out there, and he's hurt right now. Hey, listen, you worry about LeBron and them. Shut the fuck up when it comes to my client.
Rich Paul, and look, I like Rich, but Rich Paul is talking like he's not an agent.
Right.
He's talking like you and I. This is something we might have should have suggested, but for an agent that has one of the biggest names on and he's talking about Jalen Johnson, who's one of his clients. He's talking about this and that. But what were your thoughts when you heard that a current agent getting on his podcast and playing out scenarios for teams in which one of his players is on said team.
Yeah, I thought it was very conflicting because as an agent, you know, what you say holds a lot of value and weight.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And coming from Rich, you know, for, you know, obviously LeBron being his top client and on the Lakers with Austin Reeves, suggesting that they should trade Austin Reeves for Jaren Jackson. Man, that's a touchy situation because he's an agent.
Yes.
So if I'm representing Austin Reeves, yeah, when I come to the game, yeah, we need to have a talk as well. I need to sit down and talk with you too. Hey man, don't be throwing no in the windows out there about my clients. You know.
Now Joe is a respectable guy. But if you say y'all remember the show Ballers? Y'all remember the show Ballers? Where like they only showed the football side, right? But when it comes to basketball, bro, there's a lot more money involved. There's a lot more ruthlessness when it comes to that shit. So I think there was a heated conversation, and don't nobody care that you lift fucking weights and you don't nobody care, LeBron. I'm gonna be real with you. LeBron's run has come to an end, bro. Listen, when Mike left the league, that's when motherfuckers started talking. You know what I'm saying? That's when they felt like they could say something. Oh, I can't know. So, bro, LeBron is even more hated. You know what I'm saying? Disliked. So, and then you talk like nobody ever knew anything about what Michael Jordan agent was fucking saying. Like it was all kept behind closed doors. He was not out here running around making sure do this and that. He did deals like he was supposed to. And bro, I guess you want to be the next Howie Roseman, where you know you be in the damn spotlight more or just as much as the fucking your clients. But if you really want to do diligence, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Like, but people always gonna be like, it's always not. If you was white doing this shit, and I'd be like, man, hey, you need to go sit your ass down. But right about now, the man look crazy. It looked crazy, bro. Like you just out here just saying random shit. Al Money, what's good in the building? You just out here saying random shit for no reason, bro. Like, trade Jaren Jackson, who's already got his 240. Don't pay Austin Reeves, right? Okay, cool. That's the move, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? No. What you do is if you can't win it this year, you let LeBron walk. You let him walk. You see if you can get something because that $50 million that you're going to get back on the books for the 1 year, you can stretch that out into 2 max players. The way the shit keep going up. So, yeah, I'm going to let Joe finish, then we're going to hear how Gil don't break that shit down. Word, because it's all
you know what I mean? So I can understand the Ruffles and Austin's agents. So I really don't know what Rich Paul was thinking in that moment, man. Or maybe he didn't give a damn, you know. I think
I think that look, and I don't have you're gonna get yourself in trouble because if you talk long enough, Joe, you're gonna say something that you probably shouldn't have said.
Right.
Now, Rich knows better. He knows, just like what he said about LeBron and things of that nature, you have to be careful in a situation like that. And I'm glad LeBron came out and said what he said because I don't think but people will automatically try to tie it to LeBron.
Yeah.
Because that's LeBron's agent. LeBron says, well, y'all know how I feel about AR.
Yeah.
And I think LeBron does hold him in very high regard. But I just thought in this situation right here, if you want to have a podcast, have a podcast. But when you're talking about, I just looked at this. I don't know how professional this is. I would have a problem
from an agent standpoint.
Yes, I would have a problem about that. About you talking about somebody else's client. Obviously, AR.
That's one. You talking about somebody else's motherfucking client, bro, on some real shit. Why are you talking about that man client? That's enough. So before I jump this, I don't know where the hell T at. I told this nigga 20 minutes and sent him the link. Word. Yeah, I don't know if y'all watching it. on some real shit, this Wire series on Instagram, this shit is fire. This shit is just as good as the show. Real talk. Make sure it's called it's called on Instagram. It's called The Wire Stories. Like real talk, like real quick. Damn, I don't even mean to be doing this, but homie got it in anime, bro. This shit is, bro. I ain't even. Hold on.
Verge of becoming even deadlier than it had been a year prior. Meanwhile, Sunny was exhausted from being watched everywhere she went. Paranoia followed her through every street and building. She finally met up with Hosh, the man.
Yeah. That Wire series, that shit fire. Fire. Make sure I get the mic right where like it's all up on them. Yeah, that the Wire series is fire, bro, for real. Fire. The Wire series is fire, bro, for real. So when it come down to this basketball shit, right, and these trades and everything, I feel like there's a lot that can be said, right? So let's go over here. Let's start with the Rich Paul, how Gibbs Arena felt about it really fast. So let's run over here to that real quick.
Takes on this podcast. It's a thin line, and because this is uncharted territories, we don't know where that line is, because one, he's an agent. Forget the LeBron part. He's an agent, and he's openly talking about possible trades for certain teams. Right? It's not like he's talking about two different teams. The team he's talking about is where his main entity is, and that's actually trying to help that team win a chip, which I'm fine with. You know what I mean? We get another championship. But it's to help this team win a chip in a sense. So it seems more biased. Now, when you remove the bias part of it and you're trying to understand what he's saying, right? I think sometimes when people are pushed onto this person's going to get traded, is because they are an asset, right? LeBron right now is not a trade asset, right? He's not. Rui is probably a good trade asset right now. You have obviously Austin. You know, you have people who's like, I want that, I need that. So just like anything, you want to see what you can get back for him if you don't have him in your long-term, you know, what's the name? And we don't know if him and Luka do get along. If Luka has the ball out of his hands too much, we don't know, right? But they both do the same thing. And what can you get for it? It all depends on what can you get for it. Am I getting Jaren Jack? That's it? I'm losing a shooting guard who changes the game because he doesn't really think about shots. He just shoots them. So he's going to hit shots that put you back in the game. He has that clay in him a little bit where he's going to take some shit you didn't think he was going to take, and he makes it. He knows how to get fouled, which is a very great skill that's hard to teach in this game, right? Even though he makes erratic behavior plays, he's still on the plus. For someone like me, I don't give that up for a player like Jaren Jack. I'm sorry, I'm not a defensive guy. That might help the defense, cool. But we do have struggle with our offense just as much too, right? We are stagnant. We sit around. Not a lot of players can make their plays, and he is a player who makes his own offense. I don't give that up for Jaren Jack. It doesn't make sense to me. That's not a guy. I mean, are you giving me both? You know, you giving me both him and Ja? Yes, but I'm not just for straight Jaren Jack, who's going to be a pop shop guy who's 6'10" that don't rebound, I'm good. Also, the rebound's better than him in a sense.
So let's shift over to you, Mr. B. Mr. B.
So when shit like that happens, you got shit like that. Hurt my goddamn head. Anyway, back to what I was talking about, right? Make sure the mic and everything good. Oh yeah, we good. So and when it comes to that regard, right? I think that I think Rich Paul should just shut the fuck up. If the Lakers gonna make a move, you better hurry up and you better make the right fucking move. Because if you don't, you're gonna be fucked. You're gonna be fucked if you don't make the right move. So if I was you,
What's your reaction to Jonathan Kuminga officially?
I would if I was the Lakers, I would be trying to get Jonathan Kuminga. I would be trying to get him. He would add a lot to my squad.
What's your reaction to Jonathan Kuminga officially requesting a trade from the Golden State Warriors?
A lot of us been there, my guy. You seeing somebody in front of you that's ass, you just got to sit on the bench, rotting away. I get it. Finally, you spoke up for yourself. You know, thought you was cloned at this point because you've been too quiet. You've been too of a professional. You know, sometimes you got to buck the system and let them know you're still alive around here. So, you know, the fact that it's taking this long, but, you know.
This would be a good trade, too, though. I can't front if they could pull it off. If, you know, two disgruntled players, you got two disgruntled players, you package Jimmy with it. Kuminga's the future. He's only 23 years old. Hey, man, the Bucks got to blow it up and restart. You got a dog with you. You take Jimmy Butler over there with you. You be a dog, be the old head to keep. Hey, man, we talking about rebuilding. Giannis is, what, 30, maybe? So we talking about rebuilding. So when you rebuild, you got to blow it up. Is what it is. So, you know what I'm saying? Let me get to this real quick. Let's finish this out right. Just enjoy the smoke, y'all. Enjoy the smoke. You know what I'm saying? A little ball boxing and blunts, man. On the smoke session. This is not the official joint. Make sure y'all catch us, man, weekly, 2-3 times a week over there on 7T Boxing, me, T, G5, ball boxing and blunts. We getting it like we want to, man. And like we see a lot of niggas taking our shit and running with our narratives, but we don't say nothing. You're welcome.
You let them know you're not happy. Other teams around are going to be interested. And us, the Lakers, we got some pieces for you.
Pieces of what?
Huh?
Pieces of what?
The pieces they like.
Okay.
We have Smart. We have Gabe Vincent.
Ooh.
They like that type of shit. They got Pozinski.
High quality players.
They like good basketball like that. Yeah, we go ahead and give them those two players. We good.
High quality.
Yeah, we ready.
We got
all right. We'll give him draft pick too. Shit.
Not a first rounder.
Why not? It's not like we draft great.
All right, let's shift over.
Y'all remember our last couple years draft? We got a nigga named Connect 4 and Connect Sense.
and Connect. Damn. And Connect.
We got the sun.
Now, they drafted Dalton Connect, right? And I was looking, and Dalton was balling until Dalton was doing what he should have been until the trade. And then when the trade got rescinded, Dalton was like, man, y'all can suck a dick. And they was like, well, we just gonna bench. He was like, I don't give a fuck. You still paying me. And I won't out. I won't fucking out because I'm playing behind a lot of guys that I'm better than. I think I'm better than, and y'all keep trying this damn Brown experiment. Yeah, get me the fuck up out of here.
Think white men good.
Damn, second round. Damn.
We sold some jerseys. That's it.
The West Side Connect game.
I think when it came to basketball, I think combined in our last draft picks, got about what 400, 300 points.
So did get some value with the 55th pick a few years ago.
You ain't lying.
Some high level jersey. So move on to you, Mr. B. Mr. B, what do you think about Jonathan Kuminga officially requesting a trade today? The first day he's eligible to get moved as a result of his 2-year extension he signed.
Yeah,
back in September.
I'm happy for him. He's still young. He has a lot of potential. He just isn't getting his opportunity or his chance.
Now he signed because the extension he signed, that's not what he wanted. He wanted a max deal, but what he wanted and what they wanted, they made sure he couldn't get because they didn't play him. So he signed an extension, but he's not happy there. So don't none of this shit mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? He wants out of there. They don't like him. They feel like he's not that, but they don't. I'm gonna tell you what it is. If they trade him and he starts balling out, you're gonna look like a fucking idiot. And I've been saying this, even though I liked him because he played for the Bulls. Steve Kerr probably got one of the easiest coaching jobs ever. Like, you have somebody else build it up. You switch one thing around, you get a chip. And you think that maybe if they wouldn't have left it that way, you probably wouldn't, but you get a chip. Like, so. And then you ran off of that. Now that stock is up, everything, like, now you got a coach. Can you find the talent? Can you see the talent? Or are you one of them good old coach boys, and now it's time for your ass to go because you can't see the talent in these new guys? Is what it is.
Steve Kerr feels like, he can't help the team win. And so, the best bet is for him to go somewhere else. I think, isn't he leading the team in rebounding? Still at six rebounds and like third and still in like third in scoring. So, I mean, with the time that he got last year and the time that he's seen,
So he's like, I want y'all to understand this. He's third in scoring on the team, right? He's first in rebounds, shoots at a high clip. But he's only played like 13 games this season. And he's not been hurt. It's been DNPs because Steve Kerr don't see. But Steve Kerr also didn't play Jason Tatum because he couldn't see. Of course you couldn't. How couldn't you see how to integrate him when he bust your ass in the motherfucking finals? They didn't lose. The only reason, I'll be real with you, they went 7 games. If I'm not mistaken, Boston lost because Tatum rolled his ankle. And it was on Jaylen Brown. And that's why Boston lost that. Don't act like you, because then when you see a healthy Jason Tatum, he won the chip. A healthy Jason Tatum bust Kevin Durant's ass, Jimmy Butler's ass, and Giannis, Jimmy, and Kevin Durant to get to the motherfucking finals to play you if he didn't get hurt. You may be looking at him a little bit different. So Steve Kerr maybe can't see the talent.
he can't play. So best of luck of him, and hopefully he can go somewhere we can really show his talent.
All right, let's shift over to this side of the couch. Distinguished gentleman from Oak Cliff, Jonathan Kuminga, requesting a trade. Juneteenth, as I previously said, holiday for him is Emancipation Day. What do you think about Kuminga requesting a trade from the Warriors?
Yeah, good. Yeah, I'm glad he didn't wait. The writing has been on the wall. He was forced to go back to a bad situation that he didn't want to be in.
No.
It was either that or sit out. And of course, you're going to take the money. It's just alarming that it's a young guys league now. He's young and really good. Like, why is there not a spot for him on that team when you struggle for scoring at times, when you can put certain lineups on the floor? And You have no one on your roster that does what he does. No one that's a lob threat. No one that can guard multiple positions besides Draymond. Like, what's the issue? Like,
it became personal when they thought he should take what they was offering him. That's not what the market was saying. So this has been going on for like the last 2 seasons. Maybe 3 when it was coming in, when he was thinking one way and they were thinking another. And I'll just be real with you. It's not the same guys that when they first started over there. It's not. Those are not the same guys. So it's not like they thinking the same. I don't know if they even know what the hell they doing over there. You know what I'm saying? I think the general manager quit instead of them trading Clay because he couldn't do it. But that's what the owners want. That's what, you know what I'm saying? He ain't want to do it. So now you got a mess because you got 36, 37-year-old Steph Curry. He still can play, but what do you put around him? Well, you got Kuminga, you had Wiseman. You got rid of Wiseman. You got Kuminga. You going to get rid of Kuminga for who? Because you bring another superstar in there, they definitely ain't just going to be damn playing second fiddle to Steph, like get him open. Fuck you. So maybe you need to get Steve Kerr out of there. I know Mark said some shit. Bring him back. He really know coaching. Let Steve go be a podcaster. It didn't work for Mark.
if you are regarded as this great leader of men that Steve Kerr has been looked at, why can't you find how to coach this kid? Like,
Just one.
I'll tell you this. Steve Kerr, all his coaches have been top tier. From when he was in Cleveland, yeah, Lenny Wilkins, if I'm not mistaken. Rest in peace, Hall of Fame coach and a NBA player. I think he won a chip. Phil Jackson won a chip with the Knicks. Phil got 12 rings. One as a player, 11 as a coach. Coach Jordan, Pippen, Rodman, Horace, Shaq, Kobe, Ryder, Eddie Jones, a little bit, Nate Van Elson a little bit, Eldon Campbell, like Rick Fox, Greg Popovich, Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Manu, Tony Parker, Steven Jackson, Bruce Bowen, Sean Elliott, Marcus Aldridge, Kawhi Leonard. Those were the guys that he watched coach. And you mean to tell me you can't figure out a way to coach Jonathan Kuminga? Nah, that's more personal, bro.
just one. Like, that's like, it's
more personal.
And then, but to bring him back and to put him back in this situation that he was in last year, man, it's unfortunate, man. I feel bad for the kid. He's been quiet. He's been the ultimate professional in this manner, and which most guys wouldn't have sat there and been quiet this long. So, but I'm happy for him speaking up like Gil stated, but ultimately the Warriors still hold all the cards. So And that's the sad part about his situation, that he has no say-so in this. And the team option on the contract and shit like that, it's wild.
Yeah. So Warriors essentially strong-armed Kuminga. He was a restricted free agent this offseason. Gave him a couple options. I think there was a 3-year, $75 million with the team option on the 3rd year to give him more bread up front. He opted to take this 2-year, $48.5 million. He was trying to fight, I think, for the qualifying offer somewhere in the $10 million range, so he could have been a restricted free agent this summer. They said the nay no to that. Well, let's move over to you, Cemetery Larry. You said previously, we talked about Kuminga in this Warriors situation for a long time here in Gills Arena, presented by Underdog Whoop Whoop. You said the Warriors were a burning building. Kuminga needed to try to get up out of there. Now, what do you think? January 15th, eligible to do it, Jonathan Kuminga officially requests a trade from these Golden State Warriors. Curl Minga, I like it.
Full circle. I was able to predict this moment simply because I've been in this particular seat when I was playing. Not being able to re-up like he did, but knowing that there's a coach and there's an organization that's used to sweeping shit under the rug, especially
now. I ain't gonna stay too long on this nigga, right? Because he did go through that where he wanted out of Minnesota after the ticket was gone, and he seen how Jefferson getting ready to leave. He wanted out. He didn't feel like it was a good fit. They sent him to Sacramento, and then his ass ended up overseas. A lot to do with him, a lot to do with where he was at, a lot to do with the situation. But him, it's always woe is me. I ain't about to do that one with him on that one. But Jonathan Kuminga should definitely get the fuck up out of there with the Warriors. That should be a definite. Get me the fuck from up out of here. That's a definite. Let's get over here to Giannis.
So at the end of the first half, Giannis missed a pair of free throws, and as the Bucks headed to the locker room down 31 points, they were met with a chorus of boos from the home crowd.
Things are already looking up.
And then,
McDaniels had his first miss.
Early in the third quarter, the Greek Freak got an and one on Julius Randle, came crashing to the ground, proceeded to boo Bucks fans back while giving them 2 thumbs. Boo, I believe he said boo nigga after, if I'm not mistaken, on that second boo.
It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Don't. Hey, he's gone too. He's out of there.
Who else gone?
Huh?
Who else gone?
Y'all just gone.
I know.
Oh yeah, you know what? Once the player turn on his own fans, they gone.
His fans
They
turned
done lost their damn mind. You remember Julius Randle did the same thing, huh? Yeah.
I mean, it looked like they both fed up. The fans and him. Everybody just fed up.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. It's a collective. It's a collective thing. Everybody.
Yeah. He's, Brandon Jennings did his best work, if I'm not mistaken, ever in the league, where you can paint his brush like where he was with the Bucks. They bring him back, he be there, they fuck with him over there. They kind of use him as like a branding, like he's like, a brand for them, especially with Giannis. But it's a wrap now.
Right, he's just mad.
Because usually, the starting player don't even react to the boost because it's never about
it ain't about Hey, I know they not booing me.
I get it.
Can't be booing me at the last.
Because they get last nigga you booed. They get beat by 30.
I get it.
Mr. B, our resident Bucks fan, Bucks expert, Mr. Bucks and 6, Mr. 414.
What?
Have been inside Giannis Antetokounmpou's clothing store in the Deer District.
Yeah.
What's your reaction to Bucks fans booing of the team and Giannis booing them back with the 2 thumbs down?
Yeah.
A boo nigga.
Yeah. Something I've never seen before. But it's been a rough year, man. I mean, this is not a great year for the Bucks right now. The fans are fed up. You can tell they're booing. Giannis is fed up. Kind of really don't know what's going on and around the organization or anything. If Giannis doesn't come back next year, I mean, I don't know what we're doing with the coaching staff or anything like that, but it's just a mess. It's just a mess, and that is well deserved. I mean, they deserve to get booed.
So you're not mad at the Bucks fans? All the situations going on, Giannis' future uncertain right now, varying reports.
No, I'm not mad at all. I mean, they don't have their star players. Anthony Edwards wasn't
and no Rudy Gobert
or Rudy. So I mean, to be down by 30 at home to a team that don't even have their star players, you should get booed. Should get booed off the court.
The Bucks did have 90% of their offense out there, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
And Kevin Porter Jr. too. That's like 100%. Yeah, you're gonna add Doc in there. It's about 110%.
Did have Doc Rivers.
You know who don't boo? No matter what? The Miami Heat.
Because no one's there. No one goes to the game.
They don't move. Nobody boos. Hey, Terry Rozier was fucking up. He was throwing games and shit. They ain't boo that motherfucker when he was out there throwing the ball around. They knew something was up. They still wasn't booing his ass. Something going on with Terry. He just throwing it up there.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't boo. They was like, like he go get it back next time. Terry out there, Terry Rozier, one of them niggas that was throwing games. Yeah. One of them niggas. You check him out. That's a good one, Shad. That's a good one. Even though I don't like him for what he did, he is a Carolina nigga, man. We know how to. You know what I'm saying? If you been over here and you see me doing it, I know how to throw shots. So, yeah, nigga, yeah, nigga. He's not lying. He's absolutely right. He's not lying. He's not lying. Real talk. But Giannis got to go somewhere quick. You know what I'm saying? He can't just be wasting it a lot of years in Milwaukee. He already did for them what they hadn't had in damn near a century.
Nobody was saying boo. It was weird. They were.
The game ain't start. Oh, my bad.
It's okay. We not booing. We cool. We drunk. It's hot. It's cool. Okay, Giannis, Miami. I'm telling you.
No. I just thought about something. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but do you think about the process of it?
All of a sudden.
Oh, shit.
Me.
Where it hurt?
Somewhere over here. Somewhere over here.
My leg. Back here.
It moved up here, down here.
It's just the thought of it. It's like, damn.
No booze. No booze the whole time. You ain't gonna get booed in Miami, Giannis.
No boo.
No booze.
Fine restaurant.
Booing is different. And I've had this New York. It was the New York Knicks. They've gotten better over the years, but they don't understand this. When I get booed at on the road, you're booing me because I'm that mellow.
Yeah, but when it come to it, where do you send Giannis Antetokounmpo in this NBA right here? Because I mean, does he want to go to Dallas? Probably not. The Knicks, depending on who you move, yeah. You send a Giannis to the Spurs, they're not. I mean, unless you're giving up Wemby, that's the league gonna veto that. That's cheating. Atlanta, I doubt he go there. Miami, I can tell you this: if him being traded there and West got to go for that, and he gets there and he's not gonna know. Giannis wants to go where he can win. Here's what it is. He wants to go where he can win. And he's at the point in his career where he can ask for that. And it's nothing wrong. Like, if you can make that trade right there, pull the trigger. If you can make that trade and you go to State, yeah, Jimmy, I love you, but we package you up with Kuminga to send you know what I'm saying? For Giannis. Because the money got to make sense. And Or if you can find a way to get him to LA, or you can get him to New York, the money got to make sense. So you're definitely gonna be trading Cat and a piece that you like for that. That's absolutely gonna happen. It's absolutely gonna happen. So let us get to the second portion of ball boxing and blunts, y'all. We're gonna get to Keyshawn Davis. Is he arrogant? Is Keyshawn arrogant or confident? Which one is it? We're gonna get right back to it. Give me a second. We're gonna get everything set up. Smoke session, man. Ball boxing and blunts, man. Let's go.
Where? Say it loud. Ball boxing and blunts. Weird. Whole squad in the cut. Weird. Hands up if you up. Shit. Weird. Ball boxing and blunts. Weird. Came up out the mud. No fear. Said from your chest. Make it clear. Weird. Full court press on a Friday. Backboard shaking in the driveway. Sweat on the floor, got a side fade. Still hit the step back sideways. Hands taped up in the hallway. Shadow box hard on the off day. Jab so sharp, leave a jaw days. Look so mean, make the crowd crazy. Backseat full, that's that. Long day, let the smoke, map that. Laughing with the fam, we pass that. Broke whole life like a bad habit. Numbers on the board when I clock in. Gloves hang up till we clock in. Light one up for the losses. Two more up for the progress. Ball boxing the blunts, weird. Whole squad in the cut, weird. Hands up if you up, shit. Weird. Ball boxing the blunts, weird. Came up out the mud, no fear. Say it from your chest, make it clear. Weird. Early in the morning, hit the park first. Torn up, but the shot work. Crossover cold, make the ground hurt. Whole block yell when the rim burst. Late night pounds in the basement. Mama upstairs, hit the pavement. Every little thud is a statement. Every little cud is a payment. Roll up, talk dreams when the smoke rise. Plotting out plays for the court side. Talk about belts, talk about course trials. Every bruise turn war strike. Chains on swing, we passing. We ain't had much, but we had this. Ball boxing blunts in a blanket. Ball boxing the blunts, weird. Whole squad in the cut, weird. Hands up if you up, shit. Weird. Ball boxing the blunts, weird. Came up out the mud, no fear. Say it from your chest, make it clear. Weird. From the curb to the canvas, weird. From the park light shining to the chair. From the first small bag to the big bag. Same crew, same block, same tag. Weird. Ball boxing the blunts, weird. Whole squad in the cut, weird. Hands up if you up, shit. Weird. Ball boxing the blunts, weird. Came up out the mud, no fear. Say it from your chest, make it clear. Weird.
What up, man? We still here. I ain't went nowhere. So, Keyshawn Davis, confident or arrogant? So, I don't know if y'all saw, but he did the Versace. What was this? He did it yesterday. He did the Versace interview. So let's listen to that real quick. See how he feels.
Oh, and joining me today, Olympic silver medalist, former WBO world champion, and he's coming in with a new team, a new outlook, a new trainer, a new weight division, and it's a new year. The businessman himself, Keyshawn Davis, and he returns to the ring January 31st against Jermaine Ortiz, the Ring 6, Madison Square Garden in New York City. live and exclusively on DAZN. Keyshawn, I was going to ask you, you're from Norfolk, where legends came from, like Pernell Whitaker. Both of your brothers got into boxing. But what specifically made you gravitate to boxing?
Honestly, me and my brothers was 9, 11, 7 years old. And what really made us fall in love with boxing is really just the traveling in different tournaments, seeing a whole bunch of kids our age, loving the sport as much as we loved it, and just really getting out of town and coming back with those trophies, coming back with those belts. You know, the traveling we fell in love with, and then of course the winning as well. So
was there a moment where it came into your head, this is what I want to do, this is going to be my career path?
Yes, and that moment was in the 9th grade. I was a hell of a football player, but in 9th grade, I was still like 95 pounds. With equipment on, I was like 110. So I remember I was in my math class, my algebra class, and I text my mother, like, Ma, I'm just gonna, in the middle of class, I'm like, Ma, I'm just gonna box. I'm not gonna play football. Like, I know I can fight, and I know I can be great in boxing. So since 9th grade, I just was putting my all into it.
Now, during the pandemic, you went pro, you went 3-0, but then you decided to circle back because of a rule change to go into the Olympics. Talk about the mindset to go from pro back to the unpaid ranks and some of the issues you may have had to go through with USA Boxing.
It was a blessing, honestly. During COVID, I got put off the team for some COVID, like new COVID policies that I wasn't following, whatever. And they put me off the team, and I didn't really care. I was ready to go pro anyways. I had a real big name in the amateurs. People have been following me since the amateurs, so I went pro, and I got the opportunity to work with Eddie Hearns. He put me on the Canelo card versus Yildirim. That was in Miami in a big stadium. And then my second professional fight, I went to Dubai for under the Jamel Hand versus Carl Frampton. And then my third fight, I fought in the Dallas Stadium when it was Canelo versus Billy Joe Sanders. So my first 3 professional fights was amazing. And it was
great to be on them cards and as an undercard and be seen there. That's great. Word. A lot of fighters don't get that. Like Keyshawn been getting the push for the longest time. That's real talk.
Amazing experiences. And then I got that call within my fight week in Dallas of the Canelo fight saying that I got a chance to get back on the team and go to the Olympics. So that came out of nowhere, and that was also a blessing. So I went to the Olympics, received a silver medal. And then, after the Olympics, I signed with Top Rank, and I had I would say after the Olympics, I had another debut at the Madison Square Garden,
That changes your pay too, man, coming back out the Olympics with the medal. Like, you don't got to get the gold there, but it changes your pay when they start talking about where they put you and how much you're going to get paid and a lot of stuff. And then where the showcase that you're going to get. Yeah, it's different. I'm saying that. You know what I'm saying? It could be like an Olympian, but a silver medalist, gold, you know what I'm saying? Bronze, you'd be like, but like, even though you got it, it puts you in a different realm. Real talk, as achievements. That shit work on your resume when you start talking about what you getting paid when you getting fight.
My career really kicked off there.
Now, in the Olympic finals, you met with Andy Cruz.
Mm-hmm.
And in the AIBA World Championships, you met with Andy Cruz. And I think was it also in the Pan Am Games?
Mm-hmm.
You also with Andy Cruz. It seemed like you two were the best in the world in whatever weight class that the two of you fell in. Is that, now that you're in different divisions, is that even still on your radar as some payback? Because you've always said, if we meet in the pro ranks, it's going to be a different story.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I know I want to fight him. I really do want to fight him. And whenever the time is right, we are going to fight. I don't know when we're going to fight. I don't know. I've been reaching out to really Eddie Hearns to see when we're going to make this fight happen. But nowadays, when me and Eddie Hearns talk, we talk like real big events. So I don't know where he's going to fall into that. But I would love to fight Andy Cruz for sure.
I mean, he returns next week, going for a world title against one of your top-ranked stablemates, Raymond Murataya. How do you see that playing out? Because your name has been in the mix with both of those guys.
Right. It's funny. The media wants to see me in the ring with everybody.
Yeah.
And I love it.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, word. I love it. You know what I'm saying? But I see it playing out be an amazing fight. I think it's a 50-50 fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who wins that fight. I'm just going to be I'm going to the fight. I'm just gonna be a spectator there watching, and whoever wins wins.
And in your career, you went pro, you got the medal, then you went pro technically again.
Right.
It was almost like a reboot.
Right.
And then fast forward to February of 25, you win your first world title, Dennis Baranchik in Madison Square Garden. What was that feeling like to get a title that early in your career? Some guys, they don't win a title till they're in their 25th fight, their 30th fight, and you clinched it, I believe, in your 11th.
Mm-hmm. I'm blessed. I'm just blessed, man. I'm blessed with God-given abilities. I'm blessed with just how I promote myself. I'm blessed with my family that have been pushing me and, keeping me focused on track. I'm blessed with my brothers, Kelvin and Keon, DB3, for us just fighting together and just helping me get to that level and keeping me focused while I'm in camp, sparring each other and stuff like that. So I just got to give all the praise and the glory to God, I'm blessed just to even fight in the Madison Square Garden for my first world title. It just shows the type of level that I'm on and where I'm going to take it to.
And now you're going back to the scene of the crime.
Right, on an even bigger platform. I'm blessed, man.
I know leading up to that fight, there was like a little bit of controversy. Somebody sent like a basket of fruit to your room, tried to get into your head. Initially, you thought maybe it was Baranchik's team.
That shit was like a lot of funny shit, but let me see if I can get to where, like, when you talking about Jermaine real quick.
And when you look back at the end of the year, obviously now it's a new year, a new page.
I don't like. Come on, dog. You talking? The conversation was. You gotta go watch it. I just want to hear like how y'all feel about how Keyshawn. Do you think he's arrogant or do you think he's confident?
Like I was doing a lot of things on my own, which is you never gonna get nowhere when you do things on your own. You know what I'm saying? So, I really just had to take a step back from everything, and just have that one-on-one with me and my God. So I can just be the better Keyshawn that I was promised y'all. And I'm back and better.
January 31st, Jermaine Ortiz, tough opponent. What do you know about Jermaine? I'm sure you've seen his fights. He's fought a few of your stablemates. And is there anything he brings to the table that concerns you?
He a fighter just like me. He been doing this for a very long time, just like me. I would say the only big difference that we have is I had my Olympic run. I've been on the Olympic team since 2018, and I went to the Olympics in 2021. I've seen a lot of styles overseas. I fought the toughest guys overseas, and now that I'm pro, I didn't have no cakewalk to get to this world title. Like I was fighting guys that had over 30 fights, and I was like 6-0. Like I was fighting guys that they thought I would never stop, and I actually stopped these guys. Limos, for example, you know what I'm saying? So it was like I ain't have no cakewalk in the amateurs, and I ain't have no cakewalk when I turned pro. So when we talk about Jermaine Ortiz, he's just another opponent to me.
Kind of true. It's kind of true. So and in that retrospect, I look at it as like he did stop a lot of people that you didn't think he was. He wasn't. Can he fight? Yeah, he can fight his ass off. As I've shown, and like but like when you an athlete, you size niggas up. Like Keyshawn and Jermaine, like people think Jermaine like, yo, they like, yo, Keyshawn Davis is not small, man. This is a big fucking dude. You understand what I'm telling you? This is a big dude. Most definitely. So him and Jermaine gonna be something to see. But to hear him talk and the way that he talk, because he feel like he can stop Jermaine Ortiz, and I want to make sure that I get him saying that because I heard him say that.
He's just another guy with another style that I've seen before. And once I stop him, the boxing world gonna be shocked again. But
there it is. He said he's gonna stop him. He said he's gonna stop him. Now, the work that's got to be put in to do that. I want to see, do y'all want to see is he actually working? And if you're not paying attention, like I'll show it to you. Is he in the gym working? And he a Steelers fan, just like me, so I'm hurt. But yeah, Shakur having a little fun with him right now. So let's see. Is he working?
When I watch Keyshawn Davis, though, the truth is, though, it's like everything I want to fight, he has.
Which way, though? We're going to find what Keyshawn really made of. If he really the truth, he got to show us right now. If he don't show us right now, then, of course, Ortiz going to show us something different.
We've been talking about this card, the Ring 6 card, January 31st, in the boxing mecca, MSG, Madison Square Garden in New York City. Keyshawn Davis and the contender, Jermaine Ortiz, was 22-1. The only 2 losses he had was against top flight competition. To your point, Jermaine Ortiz is the type of guy where if you're not right, you will be exposed.
Body work. What touch to the body?
Right now, that injury is no. That body shot that worked out. You look at Ortiz. Head to the body. That's where it's at. There it is. That's where it is. Another body shot by Keyshawn Davis. It is a knockout victory. Hey, Norfolk, Virginia, your young man just did it.
Got the MCM bag, man. Little MCM bag. I like switching my bags up every day, man. It make me feel good. First things first. Gotta sell the TV for this Steelers game. They ain't missing shit. The boys do not play the code. They'll not play the code. They used to that heat. The boys soft to it.
You think the Steelers gonna win?
I just don't want him to win, to be honest. That ain't got nothing to do with that.
Why?
It ain't got nothing to do with you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it got everything to do with me.
It ain't got nothing to do with you.
You know what I'm saying? He just hate. Niggas just be hating, son. Oh, controversy ass. You know what time it is? Yeah. My Steelers nigga walk in first. Yeah. You Steelers fan? Steelers fan? I'm fuck with you. You a Steelers fan? You ain't no Steelers fan? I ain't fucking with you. It's all about Steelers today. I pound you out, no papa. You OG. I'm gonna pound you. You OG. I'm gonna pound you up. Hey, Steelers fan, yeah.
We probably whooping ass right now.
Yeah, exactly. We right here. You tuned in? I ain't fucking with none of y'all niggas. You a Steelers fan? I ain't fucking with you. You fucking loser. You I don't care.
So as you can see, he's a Steelers fan. But let's get into like this work in the gym.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be the defense.
How you looking?
Looking good, man. Looking good. Work time. You know what we came to do? We can't stand on business. What's about all day? BTA. You like that, right?
Start low, Zay. Hurry up, Zay.
You first, cuz. Wait, say, put it on camera, Pop.
Love their coach.
Who coach?
Love the coach, the Steelers coach.
Exactly. Love, you can't love. You know that. You can't love. Yeah. Nah, that's not right there.
Watch them and bully them.
Nigga Max, the Eagles lost. That shit ain't gonna work. I'll kill that shit. No, where am I at? One more. Be careful. Yeah. Look at that. Whoa! One more.
That's what you got.
That right hand he throws, that overhand right, that straight right, when he sets it over the jab, yeah, that's what he's talking about. Be careful.
50 uppercuts, 50 hooks, 50 right hands. That's 50-50. William. All the guys is 50% of the time. I ain't got no rhythm, man. I ain't got no rhythm. All day. BTA. All day. BTA. I mean? I'm going to be there. Like a jail, it's going to be there. We can box you. Any type of No, we not a bird. We're working the word. You change your levels. You change your levels.
Now, I don't want to get no copyright for the music, but I'm just showing Keyshawn, you know what I'm saying? So how did, like, you know, if you ain't got to tap the link, but you see, I'm just giving you preview of actually how he talking it. Let's see if he walking it, and he put it out there. This is content, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a fan, so even though he pisses me off right now a little bit sometimes, but it's what it is.
Let's go, Core. What they talking about, Core? They talking about, Core? T.O. what? That nigga scared of you. That nigga scared of you, gang. Nigga know he fighting.
They basically in the gym together getting it in, because you seen Shakur, granddad, his trainer in there, talking about how he love Keyshawn. So like they basically training like together. So it's gonna be ugly for certain people. You dig? Because Keyshawn, like, here's the thing. We already heard that Keyshawn and Shakur were sparring. You're never gonna see that, right? Maybe after they retire. But Keyshawn's crazy athletic. Jermaine is a technical boxer, like Shakur, right? There you go. I'm giving y'all game like nobody else. Shakur game over. Everybody ain't like Shakur not winning every sparring session. And no, neither is Keyshawn. It's some work getting put in. Be fucking careful on your bet, man. Pay attention.
Nigga don't even fighting, man. T.O. ain't shit, man. Let him know, Core. Stop this nigga, Core. Go, you stay. That boy's ready to see that couch.
Hell yeah.
That's what we doing.
That's right.
The Eagles lost. I want y'all on the couch with us. Yeah. It's like a hater to me. Yeah, I am a hater. I will tell you that. I am. Fucking hater. The fuck go around me? Fuck them.
Damn right.
Go around me, cheeky. Fuck them booty ass Steelers.
You a sucker. You scared.
You
scared. Look at him. Look at him. You 25 push-ups on command.
You can tell me whenever they're doing. 25 on command.
25 on
On
command.
the phone, Boo Lovin', give me 5. Before I checkmate you, everything gonna be gone. I'm telling you.
Man, he talking shit. 30 minutes later, he getting his ass whipped. Like, now, this is the type of shit they doing right before we get up out of here. I'm just showing y'all, like, I'm giving y'all the game. I don't know if you was paying attention. I don't know if you're looking, but I'm giving you the game. I've been seeing, I watch these, especially when they drop, because I'm one of them niggas that's definitely subscribed. So, even though he pissed me off right now, and I called him Tim Drake and all that, but right about now, he's playing at the highest level. He jumped a champion to be the co-main, and he's fighting for no belt. Just to let you know that whenever he came back, he just had to sit down and let shit settle, simmer down. You know, like when you don't touch the pan with your hand fresh out the oven or off the damn stove. You gotta let it simmer down and cool off before you're able to touch the pan. Unless you rush it for no reason and just stupid. So when you come back and you grab, you know what I'm saying? Look how he jumped the gate on a major card. Think about it.
Telling you that now. I didn't even worry about checkmate you now. Got everything. Now you can knock it over. What you want to do? You want me to checkmate you or you want what you want? I got everything.
Knock that bitch
I
over.
did what I wanted to do.
Knock it over, man. It's
What
all
you
right.
want to do?
You win some, you lose some.
Ain't no quit. I love him. Let's get surgical with this shit.
Honestly, I never even heard this nigga talk this much.
Let's get surgical with this shit.
He's excited with what you said.
Yeah. Don't check him, y'all.
It's not how bullies rock, man. What's wrong with you?
Oh, that's gonna be mate, Dorset. Checkmate.
Damn.
You got it. Damn, you get them arms right?
You said what?
Get them arms right, nigga. That's what I just said.
Get them all right, nigga. That's what I just said.
Let's double this up, man.
On command. This nigga big and swole.
Yeah, you talking crazy.
The eyes get a little blurry.
Straight normal shit. We went in this car. We took everything. This no up no. Look, everything. We got it all. We got it all. We got it all.
Let's do it. Let's
Straight normal shit. I'm not playing you again.
Now, that's the run of it, man. That's the run of it. He talking it, but he also walking it, man. You see him in the gym, you know he been in. And I just gave you all the assumptions that you want to deal with. You can go run with it and do whatever you want if you hadn't seen it. But let's think about this, right? And I'm not this don't prove shit, but let's just say, right? They are who they are, and they is who they is. And if Shakur and Keyshawn are in the gym together, and I also ran the content where, and you can go back and watch it, where Andre Ward said, I heard y'all was been sparring, and whenever you and him get, like, let's think about that. Who are they sparring for? Like, this shit is the perfect fight for both of them. it's going to be a lot for Jermaine Ortiz and Teofimo Lopez to overcome in this element. I want to make sure I emphasize this on y'all. It is a absolute lot for Teofimo Lopez and Jermaine Ortiz to win this fight, because I don't know, haven't heard, could be wrong, but do you have the sparring? Are you the sparring between Keyshawn and Shakur for this fight? When you know you have to go to those, they probably do 3 good rounds, 3 real rounds, maybe 6, maybe 4, between 3 and 6. Are you getting that type of sparring? Getting that type of work? The way they interchangeable, the way they so cool, like, hey, their coaches are looking, hey, I see this right here. Like, oh, word. That's what the fuck I couldn't. Oh, over here, yo, you fucking right. So it's gonna be a lot. But I still think Tio got a great chance of upsetting the great Shakur Stevenson. Because I'm just different. I done got old. I done embraced, like, listen, you gotta do a little bit more. Now, this is the fight that's gonna prove that. Because I think Tio could possibly beat you. That's why, see, this is where you motherfuckers be crazy. That's why I feel this fight is the fight that could do that. Because so many people think that Tio can't beat him. Like, Tio can beat Shakur Stevenson. He could whip his ass. But Shakur could whip his ass. Or he could beat him. And the fact that they could move on from that and keep gaining, that's where the real shit is. Not the other niggas. Like, hey, no, shut the fuck up, nigga. But Keyshawn, I do think Keyshawn does have the power, the footwork, the athleticism, and the dog, because he fights a lot different. I do think he could catch. I think he catch Jermaine Ortiz in a bad spot, doing some ugly. But Jermaine Ortiz could be on some movement a little bit too much and catch Keyshawn a little too aggressive because he's a counterpuncher. It could be like that. But till next time, man. Maybe later on. Y'all keep smoking. Stay smoking. Smoke session.
Door crack, incense burn, top strong, my turn, rank slow, that herb churn, rain drip, world blur, ashtray full, still feel empty, pull heavy, lungs turn limpy, phone on mute, the room friendly, whole crew float, move gently. Welcome to the smoke session, cloud high, no stressing, Keep smoking and enjoy the show. Whole room in a slow glow. Welcome to the smoke session. Deep talks, deep confession. Keep smoking and enjoy the show. Let the time drip, drip, slow. Paper fold, origami on the table. Story in the swirl, every cone, every cable. Ceiling got waves, yet move unstable. But my heart stays steady, no label, no label. Laugh heavy, chest we still grinning. Pastel, small hell, still winning. Eyes red, mind clear, head spinning. Every pull, new scene, new beginning. Who slide through when the smoke rise? Who stay real when the buzz dies? Hit pass, heal all the sore ties. Old pain fade in the porch light. Welcome to the smoke session. Cloud high, no stressing. Keep smoking and enjoy the show. Whole room in a slow glow. Welcome to the smoke session. Deep talks, deep confession. Keep smoking and enjoy the show. Let the time drip, drip, slow.